Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Walsh, and I'm going to go through a couple examples on the 6.2 note sheet. This example is going to deal with the law of sines. So we're looking at this right here. Hopefully you have this in your notes already. Otherwise, jot that down. I'm going to look at example 2 in the notes on your second page. So let's go to example 2 where you're asked to solve the right triangle, ABC. With angle A 28, angle B 102, and side A 8. So I'm going to draw some triangle. I know angle B is obtuse, so I'm going to make that look like it's an angle bigger than 90. And then A, I'm going to put angle A here, angle C here, which means side A would be opposite angle A. So that is 8. Okay, so solving the triangle means finding all the missing parts. So right now, let's see, I know this is 28 degrees. That's right. Okay, so right now, I can go ahead and find angle C by adding these two together, 28 degrees and 102, which I believe gives me 130. Subtract that from 180, and the measure of angle C comes out to be 50. So that was easy to do. Now I know I can use law of sines to solve for a side length because I have this angle and opposite side pair. So when you have that situation, you're good to use law of sines. So you set up your ratio where the sine of the angle, so the sine of 28 degrees, divided by the length of its opposite side, which is 8, is equal to the sine of any other angle divided by the length of its opposite side. So I can find either side B first or side C first, and it doesn't matter. So I'll go for side B. So side B is opposite the 102 degree angle, so I set that ratio equal to the sine of 102 divided by its opposite side, which I'm looking for, which is B. So you have this ratio set up, so you cross multiply, and you get B times the sine of 28 degrees equals 8 times the sine of 102. To solve for B, you're going to divide by the sine of 28, which cancels that out there. So B is equal to 8 times the sine of 102. I'm going to do this on my calculator right now. Divided by the sine of 28. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. You should have gotten B equals 16.7 if I round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so that's my measure of side B, 16.7. And now what's left is to solve for side C. So I'm going to use the law of sines once again, setting up a ratio. See if I can change the color and do this one in orange. Okay, so I'm going to use my same original ratio, which is the sine of 28 divided by 8. And now if I'm looking for side C is opposite the 50 degree angle. So I set this equal to the sine of 50 degrees over the length of its opposite side, C, which I'm looking for. Cross multiply, and you get C times the sine of 28 equals 8 times the sine of 50. To solve for C, divide each side with the sine of 28 degrees. And again, make sure you understand how to punch this into your calculator. So 8 times the sine of 50 divided by sine 28 should come out to be 13.1. 13.05, but 13.1 if I round to the nearest tenth. So that's my value of C. So I found all the missing sides and all the missing angles. I've just solved the triangle.